When did you fall in love with her?
I fell in love with her when I was 14 years old, and it was instant. It was when I heard Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel, and I fell in love with the culture and the music and the style instantly from that point on. I was 14 years old. Of course, you have nothing else to do but investigate things that you want to get deeper into. So I went all the way in, studied Flash and Grandmaster and Melody Mel and all those guys. Did all the knowledge when I was 14. I got caught up by the time I was 15. Then I started really doing DJ shit. I'd been DJing before, but not hip-hop DJing. I was like a top 40 collector. I collected like top 40 45s and LPs and, you know, whatever was hot on the radio. I was 13 years old. No one can, you know, how much can you possibly know? So from that point on, it was like, this is what I'm gonna do. Once I got into DJing, it was over. That's it. Instantaneous. I'm still trapped in a relationship right now.
Do you have any top 5 records, like all time?
Top 5 records of all time is really tough. I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years professionally, and to say that I have a top 5 is really hard. It would require a lot of thought, but off the top of my head, for a lot of different reasons, you know, Good Times by H.E.R would be in there, just because it's such a great song, and it's used in so many different references, like Rappers Alight and Flash's song, and everybody cut it up at the show, and it's just a great piece of music. So, you know, I love that. Me, I love Bob James' Nautilus and Mardi Gras, tied for probably somewhere in top 5. Eric B. and Rakim is probably, Pagan's Fall was probably up there in like my top 3 albums. I don't know, I mean, I like all the music that I make too. I mean, I'm not gonna front. I listen to my music a lot. It inspires me to go back and do better, make better music and work with different artists that I missed on the last one. So, I don't know, I mean, it's really hard. Because you got so many different genres that I love so much. I mean, I love hip hop, I love funk, I love R&B and soul, and I love like disco funk and breaks and stuff. So, even after 25 years of trying to sell my records, I still have 10,000 records, and even more in my computer. So trying to ask somebody these days about their top 5 is pretty tough.
As a DJ, you play all over the world. Do you ever play music and sets that you don't like? Like, do you ever feel yourself forced to play songs that you're really not feeling?
You know, it's funny, because there's a time and a place for everything, and I think that really has relevance into how much a person likes or doesn't like something. Because in a club, I would like to play certain things that I would never even come close to playing anywhere else, even on my radio. Matter of fact, these are songs that I would talk shit about 9 times out of 10. But in a club where there's people dancing, I want to see girls shaking their ass on the dance floor and like everybody wilding out, having a good time. I like playing them because that's my job, is to make them have a good time. You know, tonight I played, I don't even know how many songs that I don't really particularly like. I don't hate them, but I just don't like them. They're not my thing. You know, I need more substance. I have a brain, and I like my brain to be nourished. And this shit is not nourishing anybody's brain. It's just food to fuel a party and give people good vibes and shit. And that's what I'm about. I'm an entertainer. And the bottom of the barrel is just gonna give you whatever it is all night long. They'll just give you the hits. But the cream of the crop is always gonna give you a little bit of what you need and what I want to give you, my personal favorites. So yes, I play music that I don't like, but I play it at a time and place that I actually do like it. So offline, I don't like it. Online, I like it. In a club, you know, so. And even some of the classics that I play, even at like a grimy hip hop party, I don't like them anymore. I've been playing them for 20 years. I mean, I don't like playing the same MOP or Wu-Tang, or even though they're my favorites. Come on, I gotta stop. At a certain point, I gotta stop liking playing it. So it's a fine line, and it's a difficult question to answer in one way, because I do play music I don't like, but when I'm playing it, I like playing it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
So how, when you come to a spot and you don't know what to expect as far as the crowd, do you figure out your set list on the spot, or do you have certain track lists already prepared for certain situations?
Well, I mean, if I do a little research. Every DJ should do a little research before they come to a club. Is it commercial? How commercial? Commercial top 40? Commercial like this, where it's like a lot of different genres, but the mainstream hits of those genres, or what? So once I know that, I know kind of where I'm gonna go. Again, I've been playing this shit I've been doing this for so long that it would probably take me 10 minutes to dissect the crowd, figure out how the DJ before me's playing, and know what I gotta play, and already have so many different hits lined up and sets planned out that I can just cross between list A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, and go back and forth all night and never miss a beat. And that's just the sign of a true experienced DJ. You know, I hear a lot of guys just slamming into records and not mixing, not blending, not being able to present it tastefully, not giving the art into it. The beauty of being a master of the craft is being able to walk into any situation, read the crowd, know what music you have, and play it for them in a way that they're going to digest it like a great meal. You know? When you sit down at the table and 2 minutes later somebody hands you a big steak, you're like, yo, come on, man, I didn't even order a drink. I didn't have an appetizer, I didn't have a salad, didn't have any bread, I didn't even order. Why are you serving me this shit in my face right now? Like, or somebody painting a picture like if someone he said, hey, paint me a picture, and all of a sudden it was done, there'll be no enjoyment. You just get the picture. It's just right there. You walk right into it. The beauty is somebody painting you a picture all night long, taking you on a journey musically, playing the songs in and out of. I mean, it's just a craft. There's an art to it. But playing where you don't know the crowd is irrelevant. Crowds are the same everywhere. They're people, they're human beings, they want to have a good time. All you got to do is figure out what's going to give them a good time. And that takes me like 2 to 5 minutes, you know, to see what they're going to like. You can tell by what they're wearing, how the girls are dressed, what they're drinking, you know, what kind of shoes they got on their feet, you know. It's really that type of situation. It's not just about the music. And that's just from doing it for so long, you know. If everybody's wearing sneakers and drinking beer, it's a different type of party. Then all the chicks are in nice shoes, they brought their nice shit out, they're wearing nice dresses, and they brought all the nice bags, you know, maybe they brought their man out, or whatever. It's a different type of party. So you look at that, and you give them what they want. So, I mean, it's really about the art of entertaining people. And so, bottom line is I can go anywhere and do anything for anyone and make it hot.
For upcoming unknown artists, what advice can you give them to get music to DJs like yourself? Like, do you still accept submissions from unknown artists? How do they get the music to you?
Well, let me answer that question in a way that I'll answer it backwards. Let me tell you how not to give me music, okay? Don't give me a link to a blog site. Don't give me a link to a website, or send me a link to a YouTube video. If you really are getting at me, and you better know who you're talking to, first of all, whether it's me or somebody else. Do your homework. Know that person's resume. Know who you're trying to approach music with. Because if you approach me with some straight up bullshit, then you didn't do your homework, because you know I'm not going to go for it. So fuck you in the first place, and don't disrespect me. It better be good, whether it's commercial rap music or grimy underground shit. You know who I am. And if you don't, then I'm never going to fuck with you ever. That's like the biggest mistake anyone can ever make. Hit me up on Twitter. Don't do that. Hit me up on my website with some bullshit. Don't do that. It used to be so hard to get at people like myself. But when you took the steps to find out where I worked, what was the address, what was my email address, without actually harassing me. I paid attention to that, and I was like, oh shit, this dude got through he got through the barricades that are supposed to exist. And somehow you made it into my court. I'm a DJ, I'm a king. Somehow you made it into my court. I'm gonna pay attention when you present your music to me. I will listen to you. If you give me a link to some whack shit, it's over forever. If you hit me up on Twitter like, check out my new hit single, out of here, forever. I'm never gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna block you and send you on your way. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm some high level, but you're not supposed to be able to easily get to somebody that's been doing it for 25 years and put in the work that I did. That's not easy to get to me. You gotta know somebody or be skilled or be an artist that I know, that I like, that I play already. You can't just hit me on Twitter. No, you can't just send me a YouTube link or a blanket email that you paid somebody else to send 5,000 mails out to people. I'm not stupid, I know the game. So make good music and do your research on the person you're presenting your music to. That's it.
Anything you want to plug?
For everybody out there who wants to see good interviews with good artists and hear good music from good DJs and learn something about the craft of hip-hop and DJing and MCing, go to www.thecutonline.com. Starting in August, we're going to do a live weekly stream every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Pacific time, US, right on after Soul Assassins with Muggs and Mr. Chalk every week. Live streaming, chat room, and also archive footage, so check that out. It's going to be real dope. I'm excited about it.